Hi there, Amanda Buck, bookbinder out of Dahlonega, Georgia. This is part 4 of our Heirloom Bible restoration. The leather is on. I've done a little dye work around the edges, darkening the leather where the spine is going to meet up. I've dyed the spine and oiled the spine. I've done a lot of cosmetic work on the boards at this point. Have our hinges up. While I'm doing the hinges on the front and rear, it's always a good time to work on your interior boards, which need to be addressed just as much as the exterior. At this point, I feel like I'm probably the last book conservator that's probably ever going to work on these Bibles, as the world of bookbinding and book conservation is winding down. It's not as much interest. Back in the 80s and 90s, there were 9 schools over in England teaching conservation and fine bookbinding, and now I think there's 2. So when a book comes into my bindery, I cover every centimeter of the book and try to get everything that needs to be addressed. So when you're doing your hinges, it's a good time to work on anything that's on the inside. And I've adjusted the metal brackets so that they're working better. This Bible is about the same. Let me make some room here. They're both large. Same thing here. I've done a little dye work around the edges where the spine is going to go on. And that is our hinge, interior hinge. And it's all looking good and looking flexible and ready to go for our final stage, which is putting on the original spine and going back into the book and finding any other pages that need minor page repair and make sure everything is solid and ready to go. Many times I will do the page repair first. In this case, I just did the page repair that was necessary to get the binding on, and then as a final push through, I'll go back in and see if there's anything that I missed to keep adjusting those brackets. So this is part 4. Stay tuned for part 5 and we'll have the finished product. Thanks for tuning in.